Hey everyone, here I am just outside Disney Resort Station here in Shanghai. And I'm not going to go to Shanghai Disneyland today, but I am going to go to Disneytown. It's a shopping and dining district, kind of like downtown Disney in California or like Disney Springs in Florida. So here we go. So this is Disney Resort Station of the Shanghai Metro. And as I head this way, I'll be heading toward Disneytown and Shanghai Disneyland, though I won't go into Shanghai Disneyland now. Got this big lake here, and right over there, that's the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel. And in front of it is a place called Wishing Star Park. If you're staying at the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel, you can cross this lake using a water taxi, similar to many hotels at Disney World, like I believe the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, and those have a water taxi to get to the Magic Kingdom from them. Very nice Disney gardening as usual. Here we go. The pandemic is still not over, so I'm gonna have to go through a temperature screening here. And I believe I'll have to show a QR code showing that I am safe in a bit. Yep, I did have to show a green QR code, a Shanghai green QR code to get through. But I did, and it was all fine. I'm wearing a mask because, again, there's still a pandemic going on. Here's the entrance to Shanghai Disneyland itself. You can see Enchanted Storybook Castle off in the distance. It's the biggest Disney castle yet, even bigger than Cinderella Castle at Magic Kingdom in Disney World. And yes, it is open here. You do have to have a reservation to get in. You can't just buy tickets at the gate. Kind of like what I believe they're doing now at Disney World, but not at Disneyland. It has not reopened yet at the time I'm recording this. But we're not going in today because I didn't feel like paying for a ticket just today.
All guests and their belongings are required to go through security
Instead,
screening prior to entering
we are going
Shanghai
to
Disneyland. Please follow the security
Disneytown
screening
over
instructions
here.
from our cast members. All personal belongings will be checked and you will need to pass through a metal detector. All guests to Shanghai
Here we got people trying to get into the park. World of Disney will be a familiar sight for many Disney goers around the world. Just like you'd expect, World of Disney is just chock full of Disney merchandise. Mostly the same sort of things you'd expect in any other Disney park. Got some jewelry stuff here. Clothes, hats, dolls. Looks like these are mostly princess dolls. Whole little princess dresses. See what kind of dress we got on this side. I think that might be, is that an Elsa? Looks like a queen. Okay, I don't know what that is. Got some pink fun here. I'm not the best with my Disney princesses. I don't have a daughter, you know. Only have two sons, so they don't tend to wear that kind of stuff. That looks more like an Elsa over there to me. some t-shirts. This one's interesting. If you can't read Chinese, you won't realize this says Mickey in Chinese. Michi.
来，你跟着爸爸，爸爸，你知道吗？
得抓紧时间了，我看路上很堵，得早点回去。
Lots of stuffed animals here. Quite popular.
对对，哎，拍照。
Some sorcerer's apprentices here. Mickeys, Minnies, Donalds, Goofies, Plutos. And these Lotzos smell like strawberries. Some bowls, cups, plates, all that kind of fun stuff. Minnie, Mickey, Donald. Anyone else feel that being just a bit disturbing? Having only the torso and legs on? Yep. This World of Disney is just what you'd expect. Full of stuff. Full of merchandise. A world of merchandise, one might say. A world of Disney merchandise. Lots of fun, this World of Disney shop. Very much what I think you'd expect if you're used to the ones in the US. Another familiar sight for US Disney aficionados will be this Lego shop. The nice big green aliens Lego sculpture outside. Inside the Lego store, some pretty cool sculptures here. The horse and the dog, and there's the dragon, or Mushu, obviously from Mulan. I'm not sure who that human is supposed to be, though. Is that Li Shang, possibly? Snow White. This dragon is more in the Western style than the Chinese style, with it being green and all. And look at that. Wow, pretty cool. Pretty cool Disney castle set too. Doesn't quite look like Enchanted Storybook Castle here, and nor does it seem exactly like Cinderella Castle in Florida or Japan either. Too big to be much of any other one, I think. Extremely crowded inside this Lego shop. But yeah, look at all these cool Star Wars Lego sets. There's some other things like Minecraft here. Avengers, Spider-Man, Batman, Harry Potter, looks like a pretty cool Hogwarts set here. Jurassic World, all kinds of fun stuff here. The Lego Movie. Ninjago. And Mario. Including a set for an old school NES. Back exit from the Lego store leads to this little staircase here. Back over into the rest of Disneytown. didn't intend for this to be a two-part video, but once I got home and started to edit it, I realized I had too much footage. So I've decided to break this into 2 videos. And here's the end of the first one. I'll leave a link to part 2 in the description. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And if you want to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.